get this fire started. Sports became a passion. Combo bring it to life, highlighting all the action. Opinions could explode like a chemical reaction. If we started from the bottom, now rise up the newest caption. Man, it's known that every team and every person. All right, let's go. Facebook Live. Buffalo, Western New York, Rise Up TV. You know what time it is. Let's go. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's time for your live, as hot as dopest sports show. Yes, we're back. As if we left from something. No. Where? Let's get it. 716-445-4837 is the number today. All right? That is the news like number right here. Rise Up Sports. Let's get it. 2-hour special, folks. 2 hours. We got a whole lot to talk about. Like and share. Let's go. All right, y'all know what it is. I'm Andre the Torch Robinson. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. 'Tis the season for the sports world to be in a frenzy. I'm Andre the Torch. Obviously, I'm your host of the evening. I got my Rise Up brothers coming. I also got my other host from Las Vegas, Nevada, right in the building, right now. What's good? My brother Ian Kelly.
Oh, everything going good. Ready to do a show. You already know.
All right, y'all know what it is. Listen, make sure you like and share. We got a whole lot to talk about. We're going to kick this thing off with NCAA football talk right now. Put your comments in the comment section. I know it's a whole lot to talk about when it comes down to the NCAA world. I'm just happy and glad to be back with my brothers and with you. Thank you very much for supporting us here at Rise Up. You know how we do it. Yes, you see the shirts in the back. Everything around me is so festive and colorful, just like the lovely people who listen and support us every day, 24/7, 366. Thank you again. We're going to start this off with NCAA talk. All right? So let's get it started. You heard that doorbell ring. So, you know that's my good brothers coming in the building right now. I think that's either Andre Adams or Desmond D.H. Designated Hitter Hill. One of the two is coming. I'm going to let you know. Here he is. Who is it? It's my brother.
I'm back.
Andre Adams in the building. My brother.
What's going on?
What's good, bro? Right there, you got your paper. Pull up a seat. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. NCAA talk. Here we go. Scores. Scores, scores. Dre, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Ian, you ready?
Oh, I'm absolutely ready.
What's up, Ian?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Starting with number 1 Clemson. Defeating Miami. Number 7th ranked Miami.
Go to the seat. They laid the smack down on Miami.
Exactly. 38-7 in the ACC championship game. Unreal. Man, oh man. All right. Give us the score, Dre.
Let's go to the SEC championship game. Number 6, Georgia over Auburn. Final score 28-7.
Such a disappointment, by the way. Oh my God. Let's go to the Big 12 championship. Number 3, Oklahoma 41-17 over TCU.
Big 10 championship. Number 8, Ohio State over number 4, Wisconsin 27-21.
All right. We also had the Pac-12 championship. USC 31-28 over Stanford.
We got the American championship. A good one in overtime as number 14, UCF over Memphis. Final score 62-55.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And then we had Boise State knock off 25th ranked Fresno State in the Mountain West Championship. I just want to add real quick, UB did finish the season at 6-6. Shout out to the UB Bulls. You see it right there.
They got robbed too for that bowl game.
All right, absolutely did. By the way, here's a fun fact. All of the UB losses this year were by 10 points or less.
But you know what though? With Anthony Johnson, Tyree Jackson, Khalil Hodges, if all 3 of them stay, UB can make some noise in the MAC next year.
Definitely. In fact, I got them predicted to win the MAC next year. Absolutely. After what I saw this year, I think they can win the MAC next year. All right. So, Ian Rikelly,
Yep.
my good brother, the CFB playoff is set. You already noticed the games. We gonna give them to you right now. Number 1 versus number 4. These lucky son of a pups, Alabama, in the Sugar Bowl.
For the Rose Bowl, number 2 Oklahoma and number 3 Georgia.
Also, other bowls that's joining the New Year's 6 this year. Number 5, Ohio State against number 8, USC.
That's going to be a good game. For the Fiesta Bowl, number 9 Penn State versus number 11 Washington.
Interesting. That'll be a good game as well. Also, we have number 6 Wisconsin against number 10 Miami in the Orange Bowl.
For the Peach Bowl, number 7 Auburn versus number 12 UCF.
All right. So, you heard him. You heard him first. Uh-oh. George Lombardo was good. George Lombardo said Clemson all day. Okay. You want to predict them first, or we want to get into the topics? Because I know a lot of people want to get into this topic. I want to get into it. I definitely want to get into it.
We can predict them. We can predict them real quick.
Oh, watch this. We got a caller already on the line, folks. Rise up. State your name. Reggie. Hold tight. Let me get you on the 1s and 2s up here. All right. You want to talk about the game? All right.
We can predict the game.
Let's predict the games first. Gentlemen, here we go. What's good, brother? All right. Number 1 versus number 4, Alabama. Put your comments in the comment section right now. Let us know who you got winning that game. Do you have Clemson, the Tigers, Dabo Swinney, and company? Or do you have Nick Saban, Jalen Hurts, and the crew? Let us know right here. Let us know. We want to know. Put your comments in the comment section, folks. Dre, who you got?
I got Alabama going down to Clemson.
Oh, here we go.
Games. I'm going with the Clemson Tigers.
Justin Newman said Clemson. Let's go. I'm liking it. I'm liking the Clemson predictions. I'm going with Clemson, folks. I don't feel those guys should have made it. Alabama, but we'll talk about it. Go ahead, Ian. Who you got?
Well, Andre, y'all not gonna like this, but I got Calvin Ridley, I got Nick Saban, I got Alabama beating Clemson, getting revenge for last year.
Hey, Reggie. Okay, Reggie, you got Clemson? All right, Reggie said Clemson, y'all. All right, now, next game, moving right along. Oklahoma versus Georgia.
I'm going Oklahoma.
I'm going with Oklahoma.
Baker
Mayfield's too good right now. So I got Oklahoma.
Yeah. You got Oklahoma? You got Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
Put it in the comment section. Who we got? Oklahoma or Georgia? Who you got, Reggie? All right, I'm going with the Sooners, folks. I think Baker Mayfield is no joke. By the way, how many people think he solidified himself as the Heisman winner?
He did that a long time ago, in my opinion. He's been playing lights out all year.
Baker Mayfield is a beast, even though he needs to work on his attitude.
Yep, and he's undersized.
Brian Davis said Georgia will shock the world. Interesting prediction, my brother.
I mean, Georgia does have a good defense, so you can't deny that.
That is very true. I already was shocked when I heard, when I saw that Auburn lost to him the second go round.
Right.
I was sure that Auburn would win again, and it did not happen. And in the fashion that it happened. By the way, I want to get into some real quick. It's been a done deal for him, Tom Sheehan said. Yes, absolutely. I think so, too. Agreed. I think it is a done deal. All right. Reggie,
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. We got you. All right. Let me get into some stats real quick about a couple of these games we just was talking about just a minute ago. Gentlemen, I want to get into a couple things real fast. First of all, the Clemson-Miami game. I just want to talk about this. Miami was held to 214 yards total offense, averaging 3.6 yards a play in that game. Miami turned the ball over on 3 consecutive drives in the third quarter, leading to 14 Clemson points. The Tigers only had 77 yards total in the back. Yep. 77 yards total on 44 carries, but scored 4 rushing touchdowns, folks. Miami was also 3 of 16 on third down. And Clemson has become the 6th FBS team to win 3 consecutive conference games. Championship games. Interesting, right? All right, moving right along to the Georgia. Ian, we got a whole lot of feed in your background. All right, nevertheless, moving right along. Player of the game for that game. Kelly Bryant, 23 of 29, 252, 27-yard touchdown pass to Deion Kane in the third quarter. He also rushed for his 11th touchdown this season. 11th rushing touchdown this season for the Clemson Tigers. All right, number 2, Auburn versus Georgia. We watched Georgia snap a 8-game streak SEC titles by the West Division. Brian Davis says Georgia has the defense and the running game. The quarterback is a quiet beast. Jay Fromm is the truth. You agree with that?
They got a pretty good quarterback. They got a good defense, but I think Oklahoma has the best quarterback in college football in Baker Mayfield.
I would agree, 110%. Also, Jake Fromm, yep, the guy you was just talking about, finished 16 of 22, 183, 2 touchdowns. Interesting. The Bulldogs rushed for 144 yards in the fourth quarter. Woo. Interesting. Wesley said Rick might be at his automata, but it seems that he still can't get his teams to win when it matters. Uh-oh. Reggie said Action Jackson will win again.
I don't see it. I mean, I like Lamar Jackson, but what Baker Mayfield has done all season, multiple games where he's thrown for 4+ touchdowns. I mean, Baker Mayfield has been on a tear and playing against a tougher schedule at that.
Yeah, but you know what? He got an attitude. He got to change his attitude.
Manziel had an attitude too, and he still got that Heisman.
That's all I'm saying. Baker Mayfield.
Well, you know what? Hey, they ain't right now though, man. They looking at you got to be on point.
Yeah, that's a dilemma. I mean, Wesley said Clemson and Oklahoma for the championship. I'm actually agreeing with that, Wesley. I agree with that prediction. Alabama and Oklahoma says Ian. I don't know if I like that prediction at all. All right.
Clemson don't kill Alabama. Clemson don't kill Alabama.
Speaking about the Oklahoma
Alabama
game. Hold tight. We're going to get into that.
Alabama shouldn't even be in it.
Right, we're going to get into that, Reggie. We're going to get into it. Oklahoma improved to 13-5 all-time against TCU. They've won the last 4 matchups. Oklahoma has won 25 of their last 26 games against Big 12 foes. TCU has allowed 79 points against Oklahoma this season. Also, Oklahoma rushed for 218 yards. And, of course, the player of the game was Baker Mayfield. 243, 4 touchdowns. Also rushed for 65 yards. The senior has thrown multiple score games in 26 straight games, tying Kellen Moore for the most in FBS history. Wesley said Baker Mayfield, hands down Heisman. Yes, absolutely. I agree.
That's for sure, but his draft
I agree 110%. But at the same token, Baker Mayfield should come down with the Heisman. There's no question.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson did have a real good season this year. I do have his stats somewhere, hidden somewhere around here. I'll pull them up later. But here's the game everybody wanted to talk about. Ohio State beats Wisconsin 27-21 in the Big Ten Championship. All right? Ohio State improved to 59-18-5 all time against Wisconsin and has won 6 consecutive meetings.
What?
Second one.
Oh, Wisconsin saw its nation-leading 13-game winning streak come to an end and has dropped all 3 Big Ten championship game appearances since 2014.
Quite interesting. The Ohio State running back J.K. Dobbins rushed for 174 yards and was named the MVP of the game.
Badgers running back Jonathan Taylor, who needed 120 yards to break Adrian Peterson's FBS freshman record of 19,025 yards, was held to a career-worst 41 yards.
Now, Wisconsin also entered the nation as the best rushing defense at 80 yards per game. They gave up 238. Ohio State beat them, hands down.
All 3 teams to enter the Big Ten championship undefeated have lost.
Interesting stat there. All right, now that we gave you the stats from these games, because I wanted to make sure y'all had some premise about these games, let y'all know we did our homework. All right, we watched. J.T. Barrett was the player of the game, throwing for 211, 2 touchdowns. He had 2 interceptions. He added 60 yards, though, rushing, and a score on the ground. The senior has had a rushing touchdown in 4 consecutive outings and became Ohio State's single-season passing touchdown leader with that 57-yard touchdown he threw early in the first quarter, with 35 this year. Wesley said even if Bama had not been in the Final Four, USC would have been a better pick over Ohio State based on resume. Okay, Wesley Campbell, we are going to get into that right now. Everybody wants to get into it. Let's get into it. Should Alabama have been in the championship playoff?
Nope. I'm going no.
Reggie?
No. I live in Alabama. Let me, you know what, man? Here's my thing about it, fellas. Alabama, I can't take nothing away from Alabama. They are a great team. They're going to be a good team every year. But you're not going to sit here and let me, have a committee, and every year when you come in, they already number 1. First of all, if I got the championship before previous year, you can't be no number 1. If you take the bet from me, you're not number 1.
Good point. That's a good point.
And now, they said the SEC is a big comp. Okay, it is. But look, man, you got a lot of conference out there. That's a whole lot of football teams out there. I think they scared to play because they scared they're going to get upset. You just don't never know. I just can't go off of it based off of, I'm just going to say they number 1. Nah, you got to prove it to me just like in the NFL. You ain't winning no ring until it comes down to it. So I think they need to get some conference. They need to get the best conference. And if you win your conference, you should automatically go, I don't care when you lose and how you lose by. You still should be in the tournament.
I will say this right now. Justin Newman said Penn State should have been in over Ohio State or Bama. Ohio State has 1 quality win. That's against Penn State. Tom Shear said nope. She said nope. Neither should have Ohio State. Wesley says I still think they are a great team. But after the struggle with Mississippi State and the loss to Auburn, it took my confidence away from them. All right. Reggie, I think you're absolutely right in what you're saying. Hold on. Tom Sheehan said, and USC wasn't deserving. They got whooped 49-14. If anything, I would have rather seen a Scott Frost UCF team in it if he was still the coach. All right.
Okay, all right.
I can dig that.
Okay.
I will tell you this. Andre, let me get comments from you. How do you feel about Alabama making a playoff?
I don't think Alabama should have made the playoff, first of all. They had for the most part a weak schedule. They lost to Auburn in the Iron Bowl, which I predicted. They should have lost to Florida State in the opener. Let's not forget about that game. They struggled against Mississippi State, and me personally, I think Auburn should have got in. Either Auburn or Ohio State should have got in instead of Alabama.
I totally agree 110% with that outlook of it as well. I'll say this: I got Bama's schedule here, folks. For those who wanna say Alabama should have been in. Number one, they barely beat Florida State. When I look at their resume, their most quality win is against LSU at home by 14. Their schedule was weak. The only team that they beat that was rated in the top 10 was Florida State, and Florida State was 6-6 this year. Yeah. Ohio State made the playoffs last year and didn't even play in the conference championship last year. This year, Ohio State strength of schedule was 36th. You know what Alabama's was? 47th. Number two, reason why I think Ohio State should have got in over Alabama. Better wins. Again, Alabama's best win widely is believed to be that 14-point win against LSU, while Ohio State's best win is the 6-point win over the undefeated Badgers in the conference title game. And number three, they have the conference title. Ohio State.
Right.
Here's the fourth thing that most folks don't remember. I'm going to bring it to your attention. In 2011, Nick Saban was quoted saying that if you don't even play in your conference championship, you should not be in a playoff. Do we not remember that?
Andre, say that one more time. Say they can hear it again. Say it one more time.
In 2011, Nick Saban was quoted saying that if you don't play in your conference championship, you should not be in the championship games or playoff whatsoever.
And he ain't saying nothing about it now. See?
No. Also, I like to make this argument as well. We could make an argument right now that Alabama technically is the third best SEC team.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, Auburn ran them off. Auburn ran them out the gym.
Auburn beat back-to-back number ones.
Exactly. And if they had beat Georgia, you would have had to let Auburn in over Alabama. That's my thing.
Right.
That's my thing. If we want to be very honest, Alabama got in for these three reasons. One, prestige.
Publicity.
Prestige. Two, ratings.
Ratings.
Three, they got in because the crooks, yes, I called them the crooks, in the NCAA,
I call them crooks too.
making money off of these college guys.
Yep.
That's the three reasons right there.
Exactly.
You can't tell me with this schedule that I'm looking at right now, mind you, you scheduled a game against Mercer late in the year. Mind you, they barely beat LSU. They barely beat Mississippi State. They barely beat Texas A&M. And they're in the championship.
Exactly.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me that. By the way, Auburn had the number one hardest strength of schedule this year. Number one, Auburn. No way you're telling me that they should be in.
Alabama
I don't even think they should be in over Wisconsin. I don't even think they should be in over Wisconsin, to be honest with you.
But you know what? You know what, Andre? There's other teams that should have been in there before them too.
Like who?
Penn State.
I can almost agree with Penn State. The committees,
Too many losses, though.
yeah,
Too many
they
bad-
did too many losses.
They tailed off.
Right.
The committee claimed that the reason why Ohio State was not picked was because of the 30-point loss to Iowa.
Man, that's some book. You know what, man? You can lose whenever you want to. I might say let's play and we get 15 points, and then I might I don't want my quarterback to get hurt in the fourth quarter. We can't do that. That's some bull about how many points you win by.
All right, put it in. Okay, Wesley said hypothetically, what if Clemson beats Bama the way they beat Ohio State last year? Okay, so hypothetically, that means Alabama shouldn't have been in to begin with. That's what that means.
Exactly.
That means that they shouldn't have been in. Quiet as kept. I think Clemson is going to beat them by double digits. If they do anything what Auburn did, they're going to beat them by double digits. Quiet as kept, Auburn should have beat them by 3 touchdowns. Yeah. That one little flare bomb that he threw, the jump ball Jalen Hurts threw, that was lucky. Let's be clear on that. They should have lost by almost 20. Then we wouldn't even be talking. Yes, Ohio State lost to a 7-5 Iowa team, Justin. They did.
That is true.
That is the reason. That is the reason.
That's true.
That's
and let's talk about the commentators. Do y'all notice every time Alabama commentators, the commentators when Alabama play are biased? They always, you know what I'm saying? They biased. They want them to win.
Yeah, I mean, again, Alabama has prestige. Wesley said, what would that say about the committee? Let me tell you what that says, and this is just my opinion, and then everybody should get their opinion too. My thing is, they shouldn't run another college football playoff until they fix it. Obviously, this is flawed.
Exactly.
Same thing. I mean, it's the same thing with the BCS voting, but even worse.
Correct. I mean, look at all the other sports. 64 teams is in the playoffs. 32 teams in the playoffs. 16 teams. The NBA has
How about this?
16.
How about they do what they do to Division II? Division II, there's 24 teams in the playoffs.
Let me read this comment real quick as well. You're right, Ian. Absolutely. I want to read this comment from Noble. What's good? I'm with you with Alabama, but if you were on the committee, how would you explain the blowout loss to Iowa? This is what I would say.
That's true. That's the main point. Ohio State had that horrible loss to Iowa, and they had 2 losses.
This is what I say to that. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's how you finish.
That's what I say to that. And on top of that, no offense, but again, like I said just a few minutes ago, the only reason why Alabama is in this is for ratings. You got to think about it. What rematch would you rather see? Clemson and Ohio State or Clemson and Alabama? I'll wait.
Well, I mean, the rematch from last year's national championship game, obviously.
Well, actually, it's a three-peat. It's a three-peat, technically.
Well, also, can I say something? Even if Ohio State got in, Clemson was going to lose anyway. I'm saying it now. Alabama and Ohio State would have beaten Clemson regardless.
I wouldn't care what game it was. I just don't want Alabama in it.
Justin said he completely agrees. 18 playoff. It need to be an 18 playoff. Every year, how many years did we watch Boise State and TCU get robbed?
But you know what though? If you have an 18
time.
playoff, it's still going to be a team that's going to get snubbed. So why don't they just have a system where every single conference champion just plays in the playoff?
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. All conference champions, so all 10 of them?
Right.
That's too many.
Oh.
Nah, see, Justin running it down right now. Noble said right. Drew said Clemson and Alabama. Justin said 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. Sounds about right to me.
What they do in the NHL, basically.
Basically. I totally agree with that. 110%. You know what, though? I don't think a number 9 team could get snubbed because by that time, strength of schedule should come into play. Style wins should come into play.
You would never know.
By that time, I mean, come on. What two conferences do you think shouldn't make it? I mean, let's be clear. The MAC conference should not make the play.
I mean, look at Western Michigan last year.
Western Michigan was 15. Absolutely.
So I mean,
it took them a long time to get there, undefeated. Look at UCF.
Then they put in the combo last year, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Look at UCF.
UCF making it this year for the Americans. So
look at that. I mean, come on. We could talk all day,
but
I like the 8. Yeah.
If they do make a tournament like that with more teams, I guarantee you Alabama won't be in every year. See, they got it designed for them to win it every year, man.
Yeah, I don't like it.
How about you just do 24 teams like they do in Division II? That's what Division II football does. 24 teams.
And that way, everybody got a chance.
Wesley Campbell just said, but if you want to talk about a playoff system, look at the FCS. I agree.
Yeah.
FCS is actually pretty good. I do like their system a lot. Or do a 6, have a 1-2 seed on a bye. Okay. I can respect that, Nobo. Just kind of like the NFL. I can respect it. I mean, again, we'll see when it comes down to it who's going to win, Alabama or Clemson. That's going to be a crazy game. I ain't going to lie. Oklahoma, Georgia. Who did we say? We said Oklahoma already, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oklahoma. Yep.
Ohio State versus USC.
Going to Ohio State.
I go Ohio State.
I'm going with Ohio State as well. Put your comments in the comment section. Let us know your predictions right here. It's Rise Up. Make sure that you like and share. We talking NCAA football. You know how I go. I got my brother in the building back, live and direct. You know. Shout out to the Christian Academy Crusaders, by the way.
Shout out to the Middle College Cats.
Let's go. We took a heartbreaker.
We got Canisius tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
And O'Hare the next day.
Oh, boy. Interesting. All right. Nevertheless, you got coaches right here in the building. We got Ian Kelly in the building from Las Vegas. I got Reggie. Reggie, tell him where you... I got Reggie from Alabama on the line. Feels good. Feels good, man. Feels good. Thank you for supporting us again, by the way. Justin Newman said the Big Ten is the toughest conference right now in CFB, but yet there's not one team in from the B1G. How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
You know what? That's why I can compare that to for agent Andre.
Did you say toughest or best?
Toughest.
Okay, so when he said best, I was like, hold up. But, okay, toughest, yeah, I agree.
I'm going to agree with the best, too. As of right now, I'm going to agree with that.
Best, I disagree.
What's the best conference, Ian, in your opinion?
To be honest, it's still the SEC. I hate to say it, but it's true. The SEC is still the best conference.
Man, nah, I like the ACC. They just as good.
I disagree.
ACC was good, and then Florida State faltered. So that kind of ruined it.
I got
a Kentucky Wildcats. In the SEC, Kentucky Wildcats. That makes it weak right there. I'm from Kentucky, the weakest team, SEC.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I totally disagree. I think the SEC has been on the decline for the last couple years, if you ask me.
Well, I agree it's on decline, but I still think it's still the best by a hair. Like, just a little bit.
Justin Newman said USC, not LSU. LSU, LOL. All right. Also, that USC Ohio State game will just be like Clemson, like Penn State USC game last year, high scoring. Agreed.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Definitely will agree with that 110%. It will be high scoring. I think Ohio State will pull it out though, just because I like JT Barrett over
Sam Darnold.
I mean, hey, I like JT Barrett, and I'll give him full props. I'm going to go USC on this one. I truly do. I like their quarterback. Their running back's pretty good as well. And their defense is solid. I mean, gotta admit, they're solid defense.
Yeah, we talked about another team with solid defense, and you see what happened with that. Where that chain at, by the way? Where that chain at?
Like, keep the lead. Keep the lead against it.
Oh, I was talking about Miami's chain, but okay. Nevertheless, all right, moving right along. We got other news to talk about as well. Put it in the comment section. Let us know how you feel. Who will be the national champion? Put it in the comment section. Like and share the show right now. Rise Up Sports. SEC is top heavy, said Noble. I agree. After Alabama, Georgia, Auburn, who else? You're right.
Right.
The SEC was like a Darien Lake roller coaster this year. No offense. Speaking,
but it's about to get heated though.
Yes, it is. Because speaking of which, let them know, Drake. What's going on?
Jimbo Fisher leaves Florida State to become the new coach of Texas A&M with a deal worth $75 million over 10 years.
I still can't believe it.
Was this the right move for Jimbo Fisher?
I still can't believe Jimbo Fisher left Florida State for Texas A&M.
Hey, by the way, I know what I call Texas A&M.
What do you call it?
I call them the ATM.
Oh, boy, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they paid a lot of money for him. Wesley said the SEC and the Big Ten has been almost equal for about 4 years. Solid teams coming out of
true.
both. Justin, you said Oklahoma's winning. A Boomer Sooner. You a Boomer Sooner? That's what's up. Boomer Sooners is winning the national championship, according to Justin. All right, for those just tuning in, put your national champion in the comment section, all right? Put it in the comment section.
Who's your national champion? Let me ask you.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going with Clemson again.
Well, I'm going to be honest, too. And I'm going to go with Roll Tide.
Oh, God.
I'm going to be honest, and I'm going with the Oklahoma Sooners.
Wow.
So Andre got Clemson, Andre got Oklahoma, and I got Alabama.
Yes,
what about Reggie?
Reggie, who you got?
I got Clemson.
Oh, me and Reggie got Clemson. All right, that's what's up. Noble said money-wise, LOL. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on there. You want to bet some money?
No. I think he was talking about Texas A&M paying out money.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's okay. Justin Newman said, I'm no Oklahoma. I'm no Oklahoma. We are Penn State here, buddy. That's what's up. Wesley said Oklahoma over Clemson. All right. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. Do we think this was the right move for Jimbo Fisher, folks?
Financially, yes. But real quick though, this is the thing that pisses me off about college sports. A head coach leaves a university, doesn't even tell his players that he's leaving.
Nope.
Just announce it to the media.
And made him wait.
Gets on a private jet and get a deal that's worth $75 million, and the players don't see a single dime. Not to mention,
that's crazy.
Not to mention information that I saw for the 4 coaches that made it to the playoff. They got a bonus. I think the coach of Clemson got $500,000.
Oh yeah.
I believe.
Dabo.
I believe who else? 2 coaches got, I think, $250,000, and I think
that's Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma got $250,000.
Yeah, Oklahoma did.
And I think the last was $100,000 or something like that, or close to it.
Correct.
And it's like
that was Georgia, I believe.
And I did the math. You take $500,000, you have about 53 players on the roster. That's about $9,000 per player.
Well, that's the reason why they got rid of the NCAA video games.
Yeah.
Is exactly why, because they don't pay the players. I think honestly they need to pay them a stipend and give them food.
They need to pay the players. They do.
For free.
They said it's a scholarship. That's cool that they getting a scholarship, but they broke. I see players on the basketball court, no haircuts. That don't make sense, man.
You're right. You gotta pay for everything.
By the way, let's remember that players used to get paid in the 70s and 80s.
Correct.
It was illegal, but they still did it.
All right, Brian Hardy, Clemson. Defense is going to be too much for Oklahoma. I honestly think Clemson rolls Bama as well. Okay, Brian? I agree. Let's get it. Jeff Troop said Bama, baby. Justin Newman said money talk, $75 million. I'll take it. Noble said yes, Texas A&M gig. Wesley said he ain't going to win the West anytime soon, so it don't matter. In addition to that, Noble said if a player wants to leave, they would have to sit out. Almost all those players went to FSU to play for Jimbo, and now he's gone.
Absolutely true.
Absolutely. You
Yeah,
getting a like.
crazy.
Damn shame, too.
You getting a like for that one, Noble, because I'm a Florida State fan, by the way. So, yes, absolutely.
By the way,
Hey, Petrino did that same stuff to Louisville.
I'll be honest with you.
Say it again, Ian.
Petrino did that stuff to Louisville in football. He did it to 3 teams, and they still let him come back. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he did. He did. But, Ian, go ahead. Hold on, Reggie. Go ahead, Ian.
Oh, my bad.
I say that the Jimbo Fisher move is a bad move. I say it's a bad move for Jimbo Fisher.
I agree.
I mean, the money is good, but I mean, Texas A&M's never gonna win. Never. They're never gonna win.
I totally agree with
Florida
that.
State, who had a national championship team,
Caliber team,
made
yep.
it to the playoffs twice.
I agree. I agree.
Think about the people he recruited. Remember Jameis Winston? Remember all those guys?
Yep.
He recruited them.
You know what, though? I respect it, though, because you're not running away from competition. You want to take Nick Saban head on, go ahead. So, I mean, I applaud
Yeah,
it.
but he's gonna fail though. That's
Yeah,
the thing. Texas A&M.
He's got some
is
time
nowhere
before he
close
get
to Florida State.
get to Alabama level, though. First, you got to get the recruits, and you know Nick Saban get the recruits.
I mean, Jimbo got recruits, too.
Yeah, he
did
got
get
recruits.
a national championship as well, so, I mean.
Yeah, at Florida State, where I mean, Florida
you
State.
still needed the recruits, though, to
Okay,
to
hold
do
on.
the
Let's
program.
answer this question. If you had to pick Florida State or Texas A&M as a college kid, who would you pick?
Florida
We don't
State.
know the answer.
Florida State, easy.
Yeah.
My
Florida
sister went to
State,
Florida
easy.
State.
Wesley said Winston. Chet, ha ha ha. I think he's laughing. Yeah, but I think Florida State has an easier or better chance of winning a national title than Texas A&M does.
Right.
I think that Florida State also has more prestige than Texas A&M does
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
definitely.
So, I mean, that also comes into consideration. Wesley said, I need some crab legs. LOL. Funny.
Hey,
Funny,
also, I'm
funny.
gonna say this real quick. I can't believe I'm defending Florida State on this, but when's the last time a Texas A&M player was actually successful in the NFL?
What? Mike Evans.
I don't. That verdict's still out there.
I mean, he's still going.
Why? Wait a minute. Why is the Mike Evans verdict still out there when he has almost 4 1,000-yard seasons? Why?
I don't like him. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, you don't like
Top
him?
wide
Is it because he be...
I don't think he's a top
You don't
wide
like his
receiver.
tattoo?
Uh-huh. Let me ask you this question, Ian. Would the Chicago Bears take Mike Evans?
Yes. Hell yes.
Enough said. I ain't even going to say nothing else. Ian, quiet on that one. I'm not
I
saying
mean, the
nothing
Bears are going to take a wide receiver in the draft, so it's kind of already confirmed.
Right. Okay. Moving right along, folks. Put your Heisman Trophy winner in the comment section. Will it be Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, or Bryce Love? By the way, I think Shaquan Barkley was snubbed.
You know what though? He died out though. After that loss against, who was it, Ohio State or
He
Michigan?
did, yeah, he died out a little bit.
Then he had 3 consecutive games where he rushed less than 100 yards. So I mean, his buzz kind of nosedived after Penn State took that loss.
Justin Newman is funny. He said Florida State over Bama for the 4th spot. Wesley's cracking up. Justin May said, yo, what's up, guys? Go Lions all day, every day. One pride.
The Lions.
Okay. Shaquan Barkley, Justin Newman said, long life Grunk. Oh, God. What's up, TC? What's up? I was waiting for you to come here. I knew it. I knew it was coming. What's up? By the way, for those who's just joining in, we just got finished talking about the NCAA playoffs. We talked about the New Year's Six, just so y'all know. We talked about Jimbo Fisher leaving Florida State for Texas A&M. Yep. Who will the Heisman Trophy winner be? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section, please.
Action Jackson.
Mother freaker, don't boo my lion. Shut your mouth, Justin Day. Ha 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 ha
ha. Oh, look on toilet flush them bums.
All right. Nevertheless, speaking about the Lions, might as well get into some NFL talk. Let's bring it right now. Run the scores down. Let's go, Dre. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Last week, Thursday, we got the Dallas Cowboys over Washington. Final score, 38-14.
Miami beating the brakes off of the Broncos, 35-9.
My Baltimore Ravens beating the mess out of your Detroit Lions, 44-20.
Tennessee, 24-13 over the Texans.
Jacksonville over Indianapolis, 30-10.
All right, we also had the Jets. 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 38-31 over the Kansas City Chiefs.
We got the Minnesota Vikings picking up their 8th win in a row against the Atlanta Falcons. Final score 14-9.
Yeah, so in this game that I don't even want to talk about, New England wins 23-3 over the Buffalo Lonely Bills.
We got
the only positive from that game is that Gronk got suspended. That's the only positive from that game.
No, it's not, because I got him in fantasy.
We'll talk about it.
We got San Francisco over Ian's Bears. Final score 15-14.
Y'all can't even beat the Bears.
Wait, you want to know what the worst part about that game was? The 49ers didn't even score a touchdown. It was all field goals. That's made it way worse.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was a former Bears kicker, too. So, of course.
All right. Also, let's look at Tampa Bay and Green Bay. Green Bay wins in overtime, 26-20. We will talk about Green Bay a teeny bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, my team won, though.
We got the LA Chargers.
Hey, I boo whenever the Packers win, but you already know that. I do that on the show every week.
Oh, I know.
We got the LA Chargers beating the Cleveland Browns with Josh Gordon back in the lineup. Final score 19-10.
He looked pretty good, though.
Yes, he did.
Man, when the Browns gonna win a game? I'm just curious.
They're not.
Next season.
They're not. All right. Moving right along, we have Carolina and the Saints. The Saints took care of business at home, 31-21.
We got the
Alvin Kamara. He is a beast. Just point that out.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
We got the LA Rams over the Arizona Cardinals. Final score 32-16.
Oakland 24-17 over the Giants.
Philly losing to Seattle. Final score 24-10.
I think that they were due for a loss, and I think it's good that they lost now, by the way. Pittsburgh 23-20 over the Putty Cats.
Comeback, too.
The Bengals.
I mean, the Bengals just
You better believe it.
away. There's no easier way to say it. They just choked it away.
Prayers to Ryan Shazier also.
Yes, prayers definitely go to his family. All right. So, Rise Up headlines. Here we go. We're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills. Yep. The Buffalo Bills lose again to the Patriots 23-3 as this marks Tom Brady's 14th victory in Buffalo since 2001. No Buffalo Bills starting quarterback has more victories in Buffalo than Tom Brady since 2001. There is one quarterback who is tied with Tom Brady for most wins in that 2001 to 2017 timeline. Can you guess what quarterback it is? Put it in the comment section. Don't. Nope.
I guess.
No, you can't guess, Ian. Put it in the comment section. Let me know who the quarterback is that's tied with Tom Brady for most victories in Buffalo from 2001 to 2017. All right, moving right along while y'all figure that question out. Put it in the comment section. We looking at these comments. We're going to get to the comments in just a moment as well. So don't think that I forgot y'all. I ain't forget. We ain't forget right here. Rise Up. Thank you for watching and supporting us again. NFL Talk. Here we go. Pros and cons from that game, Dre.
Let's start with the pros. I can say the defense. The defense stepped up. They really got Tom Brady in the passing game, not in their rhythm per se. Tom Brady did not throw a touchdown. He did throw one interception. That's about it. Cons. Where do I begin?
Where do you begin?
Let me start with this starting offense. First of all, con. Tyrod Taylor injures the first play of the game. Struggle throughout the rest of the game. Play calling sucks. Can't get nothing in the running game. Receivers can't get separation. Defense can't stop the run. Rex Burkhead looked like the second coming of Mike Allstott.
Preach.
Coaching.
Preach.
Sean McDumbass. That's why I call him.
Hold up. Hold on.
That is my new name until he starts to show me some intelligence.
Yo.
Because I'm still upset with him starting Nathan Peterman. For starting Nathan Peterman. So until he figures out something and makes some sense with his team, his new name is Sean McDumbass.
By the way,
Rick Dickerson, you're trash. He needs to be fired immediately.
Garbage. Straight garbage. All right. You can't see the patch. TC said you can't see the patch. Hold on. Let me get to these comments because I see a whole lot of comments coming. Yes. Let's start about it. David Allen. Who that? Ha. Okay. Hold on. All the way up. Jeez. We got a lot. Justin Newman said, here we go, Steelers. TC said, Steelers look like garbage. Timothy Krause said, go Saints, go. Wesley said, hey, Denver needs a quarterback. David Allen said, Shaquan Barkley for Heisman. Timothy Krause said, I told you the Vikings would win, Andre. David Allen said, who that? TC said, Bears blow. Wesley said, who that? TC said, Carolina is trash. Wesley said, sweep those kitties. Justin May said, all I want for the Detroit Lions is to win a Super Bowl before I die. Wesley said, Big Ben. TC said, you can't see the Patriots. Peterman is the man now. Yes, Noble, that is the correct answer. It's Drew Bledsoe. Correct.
Kind of obvious.
Larome said, thank you. You're welcome. All right. Moving right along. Yes, the Bills sucked this week.
Again.
Reggie said Eagles, Steelers, Super Bowl, period. Larone said Bacon.
I got Eagles and Patriots.
All right. So, pros and cons. We seen it. You know it. Terrible game by the Buffalo Bills, by the way. All right. Should Tyrod Taylor play again this season?
I'm on the fence. I like Tyrod. Mathematically and realistically, the Bills are still in playoff contention. He gives us the best chance to win.
Yes, he does.
I was never on the Nathan Peterman train. I'm not going to get on it. So I would say yes, he should play again until the Bills are officially knocked out of playoff contention.
All right. Timothy Krause said Eagles got exposed. Larome said McDumb. I think Tyrod, I totally agree with that assessment. You already nailed it right on the head.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo really has nothing to lose at this point, so yeah, start him.
All right, moving right along. Do you think the suspension on Gronkowski was feasible after his blatant hit on Tre'Davious White?
No.
No, he should be suspended for 4 games.
Whoop. TC, Reggie, he said, Reggie, put the pipe down.
Hey, I tell you what, put your money where your mouth is.
What would he say that? He said that every time. I love it. It's hilarious. All right, nevertheless.
Don't let Brady get involved.
Gotta love it. All right. Nevertheless, moving right along.
I definitely got to touch on this.
Yes, go ahead.
But was his suspension feasible? No. It should have been a minimum of 2 games. But Rob Gronkowski did.
No, he should have got 4 games.
What he did.
You want to know why? He should have got 4 games. You know why? Because look, check this out, Brother Andre. They sitting there talking about the hit last night in that Bengals game, but they ain't saying nothing about a hit off the field, man on his back, on his stomach, man run and jump on him, and they ain't saying nothing about it. If I was a commissioner, he wouldn't play 4 games. He'd be out for the rest of the season to the playoffs. They making sure he's going to be there for Pittsburgh. That's why they only gave him 1 game.
Yep.
That's all good. We got him at home, Heinz-Field, Pittsburgh style, baby.
And you want to talk about player safety, and this is a prime example on which you should discipline a player violating player safety. And what Rob Gronkowski did was completely unexcusable, unprofessional, downright disgusting and egregious. And what makes this even more, and the thing that's actually even possibly more egregious than Rob Gronkowski doing this dirty play is the damn Buffalo Bills players. I absolutely agree with I absolutely agree with Aaron Williams. If that was one of my teammates, no way in hell Rob Gronkowski would have made it back to his bench walking.
Yeah, they did that.
He made the whole entire Buffalo Bills look like absolutely punks. That's the problem.
Yeah,
with
they look like sissies.
That's the problem with the Buffalo Bills. We have no dogs on the team. We have nobody with any pride type of dignity. Nobody with any kind of cojones on the team.
That's half the NFL. That's not just the Buffalo Bills problem. That's half the NFL.
Who's TC? He on the phone?
No, he not.
But tell him he want to hide behind Texas. Tell him get on the phone and be a real player. Get on the phone, TC.
I can tell you one thing.
He want to hide behind Texas. I can't stand the Trump.
I can tell you one thing though. Let Rob Gronkowski would have did that against somebody on Seattle, or on Baltimore, or on Cincinnati. Somebody coming after Rob Gronkowski. He absolutely just punked the Buffalo Bills.
By the way, I like it how Andre brought the 3 teams that actually have people who would do that, because like 25 of the other NFL teams wouldn't.
I disagree.
No offense, but most of these teams don't have that type of player. And I'll be honest, but it's true. But most of the teams don't have it. There's a couple of teams who do, but most of them don't.
All right.
It's the sad truth.
This is the difference I'm going to make. You're talking about player. I'm talking about straight being a man. Like the player stuff is going out the window. Like that's pretty much that's manhood right there. You got a 6'6", 265-pound tight end driving himself on a 5'10", 180-pound player that's a rookie.
That's unacceptable. He needs to go. 4 games suspension.
And we actually used to have a bully on the team and Richie Incognito until the commissioner made him soft as hell.
Yeah. That don't make no kind of sense. But that's all right. In 2 weeks, New England Patriots will see the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's going to be a different story.
I know one thing. Week 14, when the Bills go to Foxborough, somebody better do something to Rob Gronkowski early. Don't got to be injury, but send a message.
There's only 6 teams who have a bully on their team, and that's it. Only 6. That's it.
Ian, name them.
Hey, somebody else, who's the Detroit Lions fan on his phone?
All right. I'll name them. Denver, Oakland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I'm going to go Baltimore, and I'm going to go Tennessee. Those 6 teams have bullies on their team. The rest of them don't. The rest of them are just...
Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay.
All right.
Most of these guys are like, man, my guy gets got cheap shotted. Okay.
All right. I want to read some of these comments. Reggie.
Yes, sir.
Reggie, I want you to call me back in like 5 minutes. Call me in 5 minutes.
All right.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Thanks. All right. I'm going to continue to share it to the mini groups because, we got plenty of folks in the building right now. And again, I appreciate all your support. I want to read these comments as well. So I kind of want to get to some of these comments. It's a lot. Desmond, what's good? I see you watching. Antonio, Speed, why don't you just come on to the show? Let's go. What you waiting on? All right. Moving right along. I will say this. In a nutshell. What I saw Sunday was absolutely disgusting. For the player that Gronkowski is, I even said that he should have got more than one game. Because if this was Vontae's birthday, we would have been watching. You'd have seen at least a 2-game suspension, at least. Secondly, I get it. I totally get it, Patriots fans. Y'all don't want to see Gronkowski out, but that was dumb what he did. It was flat out dumb. It's inexcusable, totally inexcusable. And I do agree with Reggie that they only gave him a 1-game suspension because they won him in the game against Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I think I said on social media he should be suspended for the Pittsburgh game.
You know what, though?
Why wasn't he ejected?
Yeah.
He played most of the game, right? Why wasn't he ejected?
That's true. That's another thought.
Another thing on why they only gave him 1 game is because he was going to appeal it anyway, and they're probably going to deny it for 2 games. Let's be honest.
I'm reading comments. TC said Juju's hit was worse. He said Juju's hit was worse. All right, moving right along. I want to get to some of these comments.
I disagree with that.
I want to get to some of these comments. Can we rewind back? Jonathan Curry, what's good? Can we rewind back and get some of these comments? Because we've seen about 100,000 comments.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. And we happy about that, by the way. Thank you for definitely being with us. Thank you for being with us right here at Rise Up.
Let's see. Timothy says Eagles got exposed.
Yep. Are you doing that? I'm going to share.
Tim said, how don't you beat a beaten up Seahawks?
Mm.
Double says, wide receiver Benjamin is help for the Bills, right? That is correct. He also says, I say Gronk should have been suspended for 3 games.
Yep.
Casey is asking, how many cheap shots on Gronk?
Oh, boy. Okay.
More than it should be.
What else?
Yeah, more than it should be.
Then Timothy also says Gronk did that to the Saints. He wouldn't make it off the field. Maybe not.
Right. I kind of agree.
That's it. That's it for the comments.
All right. More NFL talk right here. Yes. Thank you. Again, call lines is open. 716-445-4837. Give me a few minutes. We'll be answering call lines at 8:15 again. So 8:15, make sure you call us back on our sports like number here, 716-445-4837 for today. All right. More NFL talk. Come on.
Are the Philadelphia Eagles contenders or pretenders? Shout out to Steve Means. Shout out to Corey Graham.
The Philadelphia Eagles pretenders or contenders? Put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Are they pretenders or are they contenders? Put it in there. Let us know. I want to know what your thoughts is. Ian.
You know what? I'm going to say they're contenders. I look at the Eagles. Carson Wentz having an MVP-type season. You look at the running back. Garrett Blount, by the way, is having a great season, even though he has 2 touchdowns. Look at his rushing yards. Alshon Jeffrey got that extension for a reason. And then, when you look at the defense, they're like, what, third in total defense? Definitely, they're contenders.
I'm going to agree. I know I saw something earlier where people were saying that Philadelphia beat teams that were sub 500, but I mean, if you're any type of a good team or contender team, you beat teams that you're supposed to beat.
Go ahead and make that.
They've been very consistent in doing that. Carson Wentz has been playing at an MVP level. They're probably the most balanced team in the NFL in terms of offense, defense, and special teams. So I'm going to go, yes, the Eagles are contenders.
I 110% agree. I did read something that says the Eagles overall record for the season so far. The teams they played were 40-60.
Yeah.
I read that. Carolina being the only over 500 team besides Seattle.
Cowboys, so.
Besides Seattle. It's interesting how when another team loses, they want to bring that up. Last I checked, the New England Patriots have played nobody the last 5 years, except for maybe Pittsburgh once.
Baltimore.
Maybe Baltimore once. Come on. So let's not
Didn't
even.
hold on. Didn't they play Denver in the regular season when Denver won the championship? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, they did.
Yes. Andre, we had this discussion, but Denver needs a quarterback. Yeah. Noble said they are contenders, but because if Wentz wouldn't have fumbled the ball, the game would have been different. Correct. If he wouldn't have fumbled in the end zone, definitely. Timothy said Philly better hope they don't want to play the Saints. Reggie, call me in 4 minutes. All the way from Huntsville, Alabama. Reggie is hilarious. Gotta love the guy.
Speaking of the Saints, though, what team do you think in the NFC that can beat the Eagles in the playoffs?
Oh, good question. Good question. Ian.
I already know who's going to beat them.
Who?
I'll tell you. The team that I say that is going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, you know what? I'm going to say it is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, they already beat them. They already beat them this time, so why not again?
Andre.
You know what? This team has gone under the radar. One of the most underrated teams in the league.
Go ahead.
I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, why did I have a feeling?
I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. If you look on paper, they're just as identical as Philadelphia. Got a very good defense, if not better. Running backs, when Jarrett McKinnon and Latavius Murray, they're not slouches. Case Keenum has also been playing at a low-key MVP type level. They have good receivers in Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen and Kyle Rudolph at tight end. So I'll say the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay, so I want to get onto this real quick. We were talking about the Eagles being contenders. The Eagles are contenders, in my opinion, first and foremost. The Eagles have the best record, have scored the most points, thrown the most touchdowns, have the best red zone efficiency, forced the third most turnovers. Also, they've allowed the second lowest third down conversion percentage in the league. Their last 4 games is against the Rams, Giants, Raiders, Dallas. I project them going 13-3 and being the number 1 seed. Secondly, the team to derail them, I have the Vikings. Unfortunately, I can't stand the Vikings. I'm a Packers fan. I have the Vikings or the Seahawks. Here's why. Vikings are number 2 in total defense and scoring defense. Secondly, they're number 5 in total offense. A lot of people don't even know the Vikings are number 5 in total offense. Also, they're third in first downs, the Vikings. Third down efficiency is number 1 at 46% for the Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to Case Keenum. I can't stand your big goofy looking self, but you're doing your thing, so I gotta give you your props. The Seahawks, 9th in total defense. They just beat Philly on Sunday night by 14. Plus, they're 10th in total offense. Russell Wilson has accounted for all but 1 touchdown this season that Seattle has scored on offense. 29 out of 30 touchdowns. 3 with his feet, 26 passing. So, yes, I will say those 2 teams. All right, moving right along. Next question.
Oh, my God. Why are you naked?
Next question, Dre.
Was it a good move by John Mara to fire Ben McAdoo and Jerry Reese?
Put your comments in the comment section. Matter of fact, let's get these comments real quick because I see more comments coming. Yeah, Peter, shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Chris White, thank you for watching. Oh, TC said no, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Wesley said, man, look, the Eagles are a fire team lead with hellacious, young, talented quarterback. I have been talking about Wentz since he left North Dakota State. Timothy says Saints second offense, 12th ranked defense. Reggie, oh my goodness, TC is funny. Are you eating raccoon in Alabama, Reggie?
Wow.
Saints running back about to make NFL history. TC said, Steelers look worse than you thought at the spot. Oh, boy. Tiffany Shaw said, hey, everybody. Wesley said, McAdoo is garbage. All right. So moving right along. The question is, McAdoo and Jerry Reese, is it a good move that John Mara fired him?
Hell yeah, it was a good move. Look, first of all, starting with Jerry Reese.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to take to build an offensive line for Eli Manning?
Mm-hmm.
How? I mean, he's a two-time winning Super Bowl quarterback. In the words of Stephen A. Smith, he is as fast as a snail with arthritis, and snails can't get arthritis. So, that's number one. Then also, Ben McAdoo, a.k.a. the coaching version of Jay Cutler.
Oh, jeez.
The definition of unmotivational, like, he wasn't even supposed to be the coach in the first place. Like, you literally did not re-sign Tom Coughlin for this guy. So yeah, they both should have been needed to go a long time ago.
Ian,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the firing of Jerry Reese and McAdoo?
I will say this. I do like the move, but I will say it could have been avoided.
Why do you say it could have been avoided?
I feel like them benching Eli Manning was kind of the tipping point, the thing that kind of, boiled it over. I'm not saying that their performance this year kind of saved them, but what I'm saying is that the situation with Eli Manning kind of tipped it over and caused it to happen. So that's all I'm going to say.
All right. I'm going to give you 4 reasons right now why it was a good move, number one, and why they should have did it now then later. Number one, 3 of the last 4 games is in the Meadowlands. The fan base absolutely hates McAdoo, and they definitely hate Jerry Reese. Now, tailgate ticket burning, anybody? First and foremost. Secondly, also the fan base may not even show up if you keep them. Rumors had swirled that angry Giants fans raised money to fly a plane over the Meadowlands and also to buy billboards with a simple message to John Mayer if he did not fire these 2. And the simple message said clean house or else. Now, number 3, McAdoo plain sucks. Let's be clear. His offense, absolutely atrocious. The way the entire organization handled Eli Manning's benching just proved that organization was in need of a change. The 4th reason is because of what Dre said earlier. Mr. Uninspiring. These 2 couldn't save your life if they had to get in front of a camera and speak. PR skills suck at best. Right. PR skills suck at best. These guys were terrible. They needed to change. How do you bench Eli for Geno Smith? That's all I'm going to say. Those are my reasons. Oh, by the way, if you want more reasonings, here's another one. This stat should really sum it up for y'all, if y'all did not know this. Reggie.
What's going on, brother?
My brother.
Thanks. 4
All
minutes.
right, here we go. This stat should sum it up. Since the start of 2016, the New England Patriots with Tom Brady have scored 30 or more points in 17 games. Guess how many times the New York Jets has scored 30 points since 2016?
Jets or Giants?
Giants, sorry. Guess how many times
4.
the Giants have scored 30 points or more in a game?
4.
Since 2013. I'll leave that for you real quick, and I'll tell you the answer. I'll give you a minute to find out the answer. All right. There's no way in the world I'm benching Eli for Geno. All right. Let's read some of the comments real quick. I know you got them.
What just happened?
Tim says Saints running back about to make NFL history. McAdoo is garbage.
Garbage. Trash.
Good move, but too late. How do you bench Eli for Geno Smith? They have a garbage O-line.
Correct. I agree.
You know what though? Since we're on the subject already, a lot of people were upset about Eli getting benched. I wasn't. I mean, I know he got the 210 consecutive games played, and he's a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. But the New York Giants weren't going anywhere. You don't have an offensive line. All the wide receivers are hurt. So what's the point of playing Eli Manning? Just tank the rest of the season.
So Eli needs to sit down somewhere and don't get hurt and wait for next year.
Right, and if you would have had Eli Manning playing in the game, and let's just say hypothetically he broke his collarbone or popped his Achilles, then everybody would have been like, why was Eli playing in the first place? So Eli, just sit down, rest up, and get ready for next season.
Take the high road. That's what he need to do. Take the high road.
I think, hold on, Patriots less than 17 points last 7 games.
We just bet on that game, Andre. TC, get on the phone. I got a question for him.
You ain't ready. Okay, nevertheless, do y'all know what the answer is? How many times have the Giants scored 30 points in a game since 2016?
Is it 4?
Nope. Ian, you know the answer?
I'm going to say 5.
Sure. All right. The correct answer, folks, is 0.
Since they had Odell?
0. Look it up. Even with Odell Beckham, no explosiveness. That's another reason why he should be fired.
Wow.
0. Go ahead and look it up. The Giants has not scored 30 points.
2016.
Say it again.
Since 2016, correct?
Since the start, yes. Since the start of 2016. 0.
I did not know you said
None. That is the answer. It's 0. All right. Now, my next question to go along with Eli being benched, because I I'm not an Eli fan. I'm a Peyton fan. So, all right. They was going to bench him, whatever the case may be. I didn't think it was cool. But at the same token, I wasn't like hell-bent on it. I mean, they was going to bench him. Eli even said that he was sick for the sake of the team. Whatever. Do you think Eli Manning will be a Giant next year?
I'll say yes. Especially it depends on who they bring in as the coach.
I think not. I think no.
I say no. He's going to go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I say no.
I say he's going to go to Jacksonville and mentor Baker Mayfield.
All right, moving right along. Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer?
I'm not an Eli fan, but I'll say yes. 2-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He'll barely get in.
No.
I'll say this. If he didn't have those 2 Super Bowls, no. But because he has those, yes.
I agree. He is only because of the 2 Super Bowl rings. But I will say no. He's not. When you throw 334 touchdowns but you have 211 interceptions. Your best season was in 2011. You have multiple interception totals every year except for, I want to say, 1 or 2. That's a problem. That is a major problem. Oh, by the way.
Actually, by the way, his best season statistically was in 2005 when he went 6-10. By the way, just to let you know.
Okay. Yes. Now, here's why I said no. Ready? Just off this year's stats alone. Ready? 2-9. First of all, as a starter, 62% completion rate. 14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He has 1 game over 300 yards, only 1.
Well, I mean, his receiving core is decimated.
He has 6 games where he's thrown 1 touchdown or fewer. In the 210 starts, can anybody tell me what Eli's record is as a starting quarterback? That one is the reason why I say no. In 210 starts, what is Eli Manning's record as a quarterback?
I already know the answer.
105 and 105.
You're close.
Hey, Andre, I already know the answer.
Ian, tell him. Yeah.
110 wins, 100 losses.
That's it.
Damn close.
His completion rating is 59.8.
That's why I tell people, if he didn't have those 2 Super Bowls, no way.
No. I say no. Sorry. Those, and by the way, the defense really won those joints for him.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. All right. Moving right along. Who else should be suspended this week besides Gronkowski?
I mean, I didn't see the hit last night from Juju Smith-Schuster. So, I mean...
Juju should.
I guess I'm going with Juju.
It's Juju. Even though, from what I heard, the hit was not illegal. By the way, Smash Elite said below 500. Yes, Eli's record equals garbage. Terry Bradshaw is a Hall of Famer with 212 touchdowns and 210 interceptions.
Yeah.
Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowls. That's the reason.
He halfway there, so.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, by the way, just to let you know, Juju Smith-Schuster got suspended.
Oh, did he?
And so did George Ioka from the Bengals. Both of them got suspended 1 game.
Interesting. Not shocked. Cause the hit I saw, yeah, I thought it was suspendable. Definitely. Yeah. It wasn't pretty.
Nah.
He tried to take Vontae's birthday out. I mean, he laid him cold. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that was a no joke. All right. Best performers this week. Put your comments in the comment section. Let us know. Best performers this week.
I gotta go with Russell Wilson. He had a pretty good game Sunday night.
I have 2. Ian, who's your performers of the week?
My performers of the week, first off, I'm going to go Le'Veon Bell during the Steelers. He's my performer of the week, and he did great against the Bengals.
Reggie, who's your performers of the week this week?
Well, look, man, you know what? Like I said, man, I know Julio Jones was cool, and I'm gonna say Julio Jones, and I like Bale. He did pretty good last night in the hospital area.
Wesley Campbell said Alvin Kamara and Russell Wilson. I'm going to take 2 that, well, one of them people wouldn't even think of. The other one is obvious. Tyreek Hill, 6 receptions, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns in a losing effort against the Jets. And then Josh McCown. I got to take Josh McCown. 26 of 36, 331. And you beat the Chiefs. I give him props. I give him props. He did a good job this week. All right, moving right along. What teams that were playoff contenders do you think is out after a loss this week?
This past week?
This past week.
The Bills. Kansas City. Kansas City is about to lose this division.
Put that in the comment section. Let me know what teams who were playoff contenders do you think aren't playoff contenders now after they lost Sunday.
Hey, I got a question too, Dre.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Anybody on this phone want some free money, please call tccharity.com. That's free money.
All right.
Check this out, Andre. I'm going to ask him who do he play with on PlayStation. He's going to tell me he's going to play with the Patriots. Then I'm going to ask him who else do he play with. He's going to say another team. Then that's when he's going to get smashed because he's not a real fan. You don't play with no team.
All right. So Timothy said the Falcons. TC said the Panthers. I say the Falcons definitely. The Falcons and the Bills were my two picks.
Right.
Ian, who are yours?
Bills.
Bills. Yeah. All right. Biggest injury this week.
Why are you doing that, Mommy?
Biggest injury this week.
I'll probably say Ryan Shazier. Pittsburgh already had a suspect defense.
And the guy already done suspended up, playing. They done suspended Juju. They quit.
Yeah, they did suspend Juju. But
they didn't do nothing about that. They didn't do nothing about that Trump on New England. Scrubs.
yeah, they gave him a game. He got a game.
That's all right. He can get it. You got something for him.
Tiffany Shaw said Buffalo is out. Smash Elite said Airburn. That's funny. All right. I think, to be honest with you, the biggest injury this week was Tyrod and Jadavius White, to be honest with you. If you're in contention still, no offense, you just lost probably to one of the best players on defense and one of the best players on offense. Those two, to me, are definitely big losses, especially when the next couple weeks you play the Colts, Miami at home, and then New England on the road and Miami on the road. Yeah. And depending on the injury, when they're coming back, yeah, I think Tyrod is that's a bad one, and then Jadavius is a bad one too. And Jadavius, to me, that's a bad one just because it was uncalled for as well.
Yeah.
All right, who will win the AFC West? Will it be Chiefs, Raiders, or Chargers? Put it in the comment section. Come on.
I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers. They started off 0-4. They've won 6 of their last 8 games.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Phillip Rivers and Keenan Allen has looked like the best quarterback receiver combo this season.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin Gordon has been playing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have the best pass rush duo in Melvin Ingram and Bosa. And the guy who should have been the head coach for the Buffalo Bills and Anthony Lynn has been doing a great job in Los Angeles. So I'm going with the Chargers.
Ian, who you going with?
Repeat the question, please. I'm sorry.
Who will win the AFC West? Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. Wesley.
Raiders.
Oh, okay. So Timothy said Chiefs. Wesley said Raiders. Reggie said Chargers. Everybody right now has a difference of opinion. Andre the Plug already said Chargers. It hates for me. Listen, I hate to say this. It's super close. Super close. But Overall offense, the Chiefs have the advantage. They're sixth in total offense and scoring. Overall defense, you will not believe this, gentlemen, when I tell you this stat. The best defense in the AFC West is the Chargers. But can you tell me where the Chargers is ranked in defense? Can you tell me where the Chargers is ranked in defense?
15.
You were close. They're ranked 17th overall. Ian, correct. 17th. Head-to-head, the Chiefs beat them by 2 touchdowns in L.A. I got to go with the Chiefs. It's super close. They played 3 out of the last 4 games at home as well. Got to go with the Chiefs. Unfortunately. All right. Put your comments in the comment section. Wesley, they are 17th overall in both. Let's get to some of these comments real quick. They still talking junk. TC and Reggie going back and forth. Gotta love it. By the way, if you like what you see, Rise Up Sports Podcast Show, make sure that you like and share. Make sure you like and share. Also, you can friend us on Facebook. Andre Adams, Andre the Torch. Join Rise Up Sports Podcast group if you want to. All right. Join it. We talk sports 24/7, 366 on a leap year. All right. That's what we do. All right. Rise Up Nation, we appreciate y'all nevertheless. All right. NBA talk. Y'all ready? Let's get into some NBA talk.
25 games into the season, the Boston Celtics are 21-4. Should we take the Celtics serious in the season?
Put your comments in the comment section right now. Let me know. Should we be taking the Boston Celtics serious this season? Should we?
I'm going to say yes. I've liked what I saw from the Celtics. It's a bunch of young guys that are hungry. You have a Kyrie Irving who's been playing very motivated and has actually turned my head a little bit. So I've been impressed with Kyrie. Jason Tatum, who is right now playing like the best rookie in this draft class.
Didn't someone say Jason Tatum was going to be the best rookie? I was just scratch my head a little bit. Okay.
I mean, he's got some competition though. As I said, this was probably going to be the deepest draft class in the last 10 years, and it's starting to turn out to look that way. You have the best young coach in basketball in Brad Stevens. And you're doing all of this without Gordon Hayward.
Wait till Gordon Hayward comes back.
So I'm going to say, yes, we should take the Boston Celtics serious. And I think there will be a threat for the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoffs.
Ian.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Boston Celtics. I'm going to say, yeah, right now they're serious. They're for real. I like what I'm seeing from Boston. And you know what? I'm going to keep my pick I had at the beginning of the year, Boston and Golden State. I'm going to keep it.
Yes, Boston is real. The Celtics are third in field goal percentage at 55.1, fourth in three-point shooting at 45.5, number 1 in total scoring and total defense at 99.1 points allowed a game. Yes, they are for real. I have to be honest with you. They are. Gotta respect the Boston Celtics. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, moving right along, talking about another Eastern Conference team. Let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have won 12 straight. At what point in the season will they catch the Boston Celtics?
I don't think they will catch the Boston Celtics. I think Boston will finish number 1 seed in the East, followed by Cleveland. But Cleveland, they look pretty impressive throughout this winning streak. They're doing this without Isaiah Thomas, who's getting closer and closer to his return, and he will boost the Cleveland Cavaliers to another level. There's been reports that Derrick Rose may actually come back and play for the Cavaliers this season. If he does, that will be a huge addition to the Cavaliers, but I don't think they're going to catch Boston in the standings.
Ian.
Okay.
Okay, I hope we didn't lose Ian. Ian. All right. Nevertheless, I will say that Cleveland will catch the Celtics by All-Star break. If they are ahead of them, they will catch them. They will be within one game. I mean, they're only 3.5 games out right now. So I have a feeling that the Cavs can catch them by All-Star break. As much as I don't want the Cavs to win the East.
I don't even think the Cavs have an agenda to get the number one seed, to be honest.
Probably not.
So I mean, if anything, Boston needs that number one home court more than the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with that. 110%. Totally agree. All right, moving right along. LeVar Ball takes LiAngelo out of UCLA. I know this isn't an NBA topic, but let's do it. Good move or bad move?
Come on, LeVar, what are you doing, man? It's a bad move. It's a bad move. It's a bad move because I'm not even talking about for basketball purposes. As parenting, that's a bad move. Your son was caught stealing in a foreign country, made international news. Okay, yeah, the president, not the president, but that guy intervened and helped you out a little bit. And got him back home. But UCLA was teaching him a lesson.
Correct.
I mean, that's something that should not be tolerated at all. And you have to take your punishment as a man. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. And pulling your son out of UCLA because they're suspending him indefinitely for him doing something completely idiotic, by you doing that is saying that it's all right for your child or for whoever to go steal in a foreign country. So me personally, I think that was a bad move. Also, on top of that, LiAngelo Ball is really not that good compared to his brother Lonzo. And for you to think that he's going to go straight to the league and not playing a year of college basketball, I think you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-star recruit, if that. I mean, he's pretty much living off the Ball last name. And I think LiAngelo will get cooked in these combines and such. So, me personally, if you didn't want to leave him at UCLA, you should have transferred him to a different school.
This is what I'll say in a nutshell, just to add on. From what I've heard, rumors, no team wants him at all. I mean, there was no timetable anyway on when he was going to go back to UCLA. But from what I've heard, no team wants him. He's not on anybody's scouting report whatsoever right now. None.
And I had a conversation with somebody, and they said pretty much that LeVar Ball is burning bridges that his sons have to walk. LeVar doesn't have to walk these bridges. LeVar is not in the NBA. LeVar is not going to college.
Nope.
And you're burning these bridges that your sons need in order to be successful.
I agree. All right, moving right along. Curry, fastest to 2,000 3-pointers. Is he the greatest shooter?
Yes.
Yeah. Stephen Curry is definitely the greatest shooter. By the way, put it in the comment section if you believe Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter. If he's not, put it in the comment section anyway. Also, 716-445-4837. Again, 716-445-4837. We are on the air for the next 15 minutes. All right? Stephen Curry is definitely. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, his counterparts say he's the best shooter. A lot of his counterparts say he is. He's the fastest to 2,000 3-pointers by 227 games. Here's another stat that's kind of interesting. Have we not forgot that he also was injured in his third season? only played 26 games
Yep.
in his third season. Can you imagine adding on 56 more games?
Right.
How many games would he have broke this record in? Probably less than 200.
He's probably going to hit 4,000.
That is unreal.
Maybe even 5.
That's unreal.
And the thing about it is, it's not like he's just a guy that's spotting up in the corner and just hitting threes. He's bringing the ball, pulling from 30. He's dancing on boys, pulling in their face. He's getting it, catching and shooting. Like, he's doing all sorts of type of three-pointers. Like, hit a bad shot is for Steph Curry. I mean, a bad contested shot for a regular player is damn near being a wide open three for Steph Curry right now.
Correct. I agree. 110%.
And it's fair to say that the second greatest three-point shooter may actually be his teammate Klay Thompson.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Moving right along. Is Joel Embiid the best big man in the game?
Ooh.
Applaud or boo? Is Joel Embiid the best big man in the game right now? Applaud or boo? Put it in the comment section, folks.
I'm going to have to applaud.
Jeremiah, what are you doing?
Noble said, in the history of the NBA, Curry is on fire like no other. Yeah, I agree. You applaud it?
I'm going to have to applaud. When healthy, I'm applauding. I mean, looking at Embiid,
He's swallowing.
looking at Embiid, can score in the post,
He can.
mid-range game,
He can.
shooting 35% from 3,
He can.
and he's a 7-foot center,
He's dope.
shooting around 80% from the line,
He's dope.
rim protector,
Nice.
can pass,
Sure can.
run the lane.
Mm-hmm.
What more else is a big man supposed to do?
None. But I say no. Embiid is definitely up and coming. But Embiid has not played enough games for me to say he's the best big man in the game.
I'm going to say from, all right,
What
I'm going
I-
to go from, not to cut you off, I'm going to go from a skill set standpoint, I'm going to say yes.
Okay, I can respect that. I mean, it's debatable, but I can respect you saying, yeah, I'm not going to say, like, that's far-fetched. That's crazy. You read it wrong, bro. You have to say it like NBA Jam. Oh, he's on fire! No more funny. I'm still taking AD over him. See, that's where I was about to go. I would take
It's neck
Anthony
and neck.
Davis over him. Ron said Atlanta Falcons will beat the Saints on Thursday. I don't think so, to be honest. Embiid is definitely up and coming. 23 points a game, 12 rebounds. I mean, he's up and coming. But if we talk about better big men, would you say he's better than Porzingis?
Yes. And I love Porzingis, but for me, Porzingis doesn't hit the boards as hard as Joel Embiid. To be 7'3", you got to get more than 7 rebounds a game for me.
Mm-hmm. Respect it. I got to get my team to be better on the boards themselves. Speaking of which, we will get it tomorrow. We play Grand Island tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yeah, look, that's going to be a quite interesting game, but the last 2 games we've been within 2 points. So, that's progress. Shout out to the Christian Crusaders, by the way. I respect y'all. Y'all did a great job today again. Don't hang your head down. All right? Moving right along. Last question for the NBA talk. With the large amount of ejections occurring lately, is this from just the competitive spirit standpoint, or is this from a lack of caring and discipline?
Lack of caring and discipline. And the team that I'm specifically going to look at is the Golden State Warriors.
Yep.
I used to actually enjoy watching the Golden State Warriors because they were fun, they were competitive, and most of all, they were humble. But now since they won a couple of championships, they got Kevin Durant.
Boys is annoying.
They're beginning to get obnoxious.
Yeah.
Very obnoxious.
Annoying.
And to be honest, I want somebody to teach Golden State a lesson in the playoffs and knock them out in the playoffs before they get to the finals. Teach them a lesson. You have Draymond Green, who's constantly yelling at refs, constantly getting teed up and ejected out of the games. You have Kevin Durant, who prior to this, with his first 10 years in the league, or his first 8 years, whatever how long he was with OKC, he only been ejected twice. He's been ejected 3 times within the last 2 weeks. You have Stephen Curry now throwing the mouthpiece and yelling at referees. He's supposed to be Mr. Choir Boy. And it's like, I don't like what I see from Golden State. I don't like their lack of discipline. I think Steve Kerr needs to take a lot of criticism toward this to get your players under control. You have Sean Livingston going forehead to forehead with an official. I know one thing. If Mark Jackson was still running this team, none of this would not be going on at all.
Yeah, I agree. All right, comments real quick. I've seen some basketball, NBA comments.
Let's see. Noble said he's taking Anthony Davis. He's also said he's only gave us a small sample size because he's only played. He hasn't played at least 50 games yet. Talking about Joel Embiid, and he said, "Nah, their players are messing with these refs on purpose." Absolutely agree.
Yeah, I agree. It's annoying.
And speaking of ejections, it's about damn time LeBron James got ejected out the game. 15 years in the league, and this is your first ejection. As much crying and complaining he does and swearing he does to the referees, he should have been kicked out games a long time ago.
Speaking of LeBron James, I'm calling a certain somebody out on All Day, All Sports. If y'all man enough, come on and debate me on that Michael Jordan, LeBron James kick that we keep talking. I want you to debate me. Come on. So I can shut you down real quick and let you know you obviously don't watch basketball. Cut it out. Cut it out. You know who you are. I don't even want to put your name out there because then you'd have to probably debate me. I'm going to give you the option. Debate me. You don't want it. Trust me. Jordan or LeBron. What a joke.
What kind of question is that?
It's the question that's being asked. Curry is out for 2 weeks. Yes, Martin, right. Wow, is that Greg Monroe in blue? Ha! Listen, I've heard that about 4 times now. People keep saying I look like Greg Monroe. I do not. I do not look like Greg Monroe. Thank you, Mr. Albria, though. Thank you. No, I'm not. All right, moving right along. Last 8 minutes Q&A segment. Put your questions in right now in the comment section. Put them in there. Any questions you got for the last 7-8 minutes? All right. While you're doing that.
You got a big head like you too.
Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
Comment section in the back. All right. Should they fire Phil Housley? I'm going to put these questions out there while y'all give me some questions. Put those questions in the comment section. Any sports question you want to ask, come on. For the next 8 minutes. Here we go.
Yes, they should fire Phil Housley. And as soon as the Bills get eliminated out of the playoff contention, they did to fire Sean McDumbass. That dumbass decision starting Nathan 5 Picks Peterman.
Love it. I'm glad to see you with Al Horford. He said, I'm glad to see you with Al Horford. They clowned it.
It is what it is.
They clowned it. All right. Noble said, do you think Moss will get in first ballot? So, that is very interesting. Yes, he will get in first ballot, but here's the problem. you better put Moss and Owens in at the same time. If you don't, I'm going to be pissed off.
Yep.
Period. Stop the nonsense about Terrell Owens' attitude. Randy Moss had just as bad an attitude
if
as
not worse.
Terrell Owens.
Because
Cut it out.
At least to Yo, when he laced them up and went on the field, he never took the play off, and he always wanted to win. Randy Moss took plays off in the Super Bowl because Michael Carrick was getting more targets than him.
Here's another thing too. Terrell Owens is the better complete wide receiver.
Absolutely.
Let's be very honest. A lot of folks love nostalgia because Randy Moss could catch one hand, he could run the bomb, catch over everybody. I mean, his wingspan, he was tall as sin. So I mean, I give him his props, but he ain't a complete route runner like Terrell Owens. You can stop that. That's one.
Nor blocker.
Nor blocker neither. Also, this kind of goes into my debate thing that I would love. I can't wait. I hope you step up. You know who you are. Yo, first and foremost, technique and skill beats speed any day of the week if you're a real sports fanatic. You know this. It goes into my whole point about LeBron and Jordan. You're probably looking like, what are you talking about? Because a lot of folks keep using this lame excuse that the league gets faster now. Dude, the league has no fundamentals no more. Let's be very clear. You're playing in a league that has no fundamentals, that want to shoot the three all the time. Secondly, Jordan played in a league where it was fundamental. All right, getting on to it. But since Moss been on TV, he won a lot of folks over.
That's very true.
Very true, Noble. Correct. Martin said, who's going to stop the Warriors from going 16-1?
When you getting Noble on the show?
San Antonio Spurs. With Kawhi Leonard.
Is Noble my cousin?
Yeah. Noble Smith?
No, this is Noble Heath.
Oh, I thought Noble Smith, my bad.
That's okay.
Noble
Noble Smith, Heath, you still family, regardless. But go ahead.
San Antonio Spurs. They had, to me, they had the best shot, especially with Kawhi Leonard coming back. LaMarcus Aldridge has been playing great.
Yep.
Paul Gasol has been playing very good.
Yep. Finally, thank God.
You had Tony Parker coming back. You got Rudy Gay coming off the bench. You still have DeJounte Murray.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kyle Anderson coming off the bench.
Agreed.
I think San Antonio, and they have the best basketball mind in history, and Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe San Antonio. All right, more questions. Come on, bring them on. 3 minutes. We got questions. We want your questions. Put your questions right here in the comment section. Anything you want to ask us.
We got the final question on here.
Okay, come on.
Will Tiger Woods ever win a major again?
I kind of wanted to save it, but that's cool that you brought it out. No.
You going no?
No, as much as I want to see him do it. He did pretty good in his last tournament.
If Tiger could stay healthy and show the swing and confidence in his game, I'm going to go yes.
He did look better. So let me clear it up. I would love to see Tiger Woods win another major. Look what Tiger Woods has done for the sport of golf. Come on. So what about his personal? First of all, you shouldn't even be in his personal. Media shouldn't really even be in his personal. Gotta love how media love to be in everybody's personal business. Regardless, what he's done for the sport is just unprecedented. A golfer was the world's best athlete at one point. Come on. Let's be clear. All right, comments. I see them. Martin said, they make it back to the finals. Noble. Oh, read that comment Noble just said. Interesting.
He said, nah, he's not a complete route runner, but Moss is a transcendent player. He's out 5'11" cornerbacks on a session in '98. He's the reason DC's implemented cover 2 and cover 3, cover 4 umbrella. And his last name is a verb, bro. Out of the top 5 best offenses of all time, Moss is in on 2 of them. 98 Vikings and 07 Pats. Can't deny that.
No, you cannot deny that. Absolutely. Everything you said is true. Yes, Moss is a verb. We used to use it in the street when we used to catch over somebody. Yes, I get it. I totally get it. Here's the issue. Again. By the way, I would want to ask, first and foremost, let's see if they know this. Who came in the league first, Marvin Harrison or Randy Moss? Come on. Who came in the league first?
Was it Moss?
Is it Moss or Harrison?
Was it Moss?
I'm not gonna answer. I want them to answer first before I tell them. Hilarious. Who came in the league first? I mean, he put 5'11" corners out of commission. Joe Webb was good. Joe Wynn was good. Who came in the league first? Put it in the comment section. Because I would argue that Marvin Harrison ran routes better than Randy Moss.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Correct, Terrence. Thank you. Marvin Harrison came in the league before Randy Moss.
What up, 90? What up, T?
90 was good. Yep. By the way, Tampa Bay played cover 2 on, I remember watching this game very vividly. When the Colts played Tampa Bay. Remember Tampa Bay had the defense?
Yep.
Do you remember on Monday night the Colts came back with Marvin Harrison scoring touchdowns left and right in the second half? Don't tell me Randy Moss is the reason why I covered 2, because Tampa was already playing cover 2 beforehand. But go ahead. I'll let you have that. Whatever you want to say, I'll let you have it. But Marvin Harrison was that boy. Yes. Marvin, 96. Yes. Was goody. Yep. So I would argue again that Marvin Harrison was a better route runner. Here's the thing when I just talked about technique and skill over speed any day. Jerry Rice, by far, is the GOAT. By far. And Jerry Rice was not the fastest. At all. The man could run every route. That's all I'm saying. In a nutshell. Terrell Owens should be in. If Moss get in, you gotta play him. Period. Cover man, bro, not cover 2, no. Oh, okay, I thought you said cover 2. I thought I read your message and said cover 2. Did it?
That's what I thought it said.
Oh, yeah, it said cover 2 man. Okay. Okay. Respect it. That's my fault. But yes, cover 2 zone. They played that for a reason. Tampa 2. That's what it was called. Should I tell you what's good? All right. Nevertheless, comments, final comments. We appreciate y'all watching. Definitely, we appreciate it. Rise Up Sports in the building. You always know my good brother right here.
Yes, sir.
Andre the Plug. And then my good brother Ian Kelly. I don't know what happened, but Ian. By the way, thank you, Reggie, for calling in too. We appreciate you. You are hilarious, my brother. Hilarious. You and TC, I'm telling you. Might have to make that happen. The debate. Debate. But like I said, getting back to All Day All Sports, we appreciate y'all too. And all the sports groups, we appreciate y'all crazy. But if you want to debate about Michael Jordan, LeBron, we can debate. I'm up for it. Come on. Bring it. Whenever you ready. All right? That go for you too, Trevor. Yeah, I'm putting your name out there. Trevor. That goes for you too. All right. It's been real. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you on the up and up. Me and my good brothers right here.
Oh, major announcement too.
Yep. Come on.
Outside of Rise Up. So, officially, if you're in the Buffalo area, the outskirts like Cheektowaga, Amherst, Williamsville, Tonawanda, Lancaster, Depew, you're down in Rochester, if you're down in Jamestown, it's official. In about a couple more weeks, your boy will be selling real estate. So, if you're buying properties, need properties rented out, selling them, holla at your boy. Business cards coming soon. Facebook page also coming soon.
Congratulations to my good brother.
Hunt Real Estate.
Congratulations to my good brother Andre Adams. You heard it first right here.
Appreciate it. Much appreciated.
We've been talking about that for a second and accomplished.
Yeah.
Applause for you, my brother. Definitely. Round of applause.
And birthday shout out next Tuesday for my man Marcus Hall turning the dirty 30. So happy early birthday as well.
Welcome to the club, Marcus. Welcome to the club. Nadi said congratulations. Noble said, did you see the Herd top 8 NBA transcending players?
No.
I didn't.
I did have a quick question.
Yep, go
Put it
ahead.
in the comment section.
Go ahead.
As we've seen throughout the summer and the preseason and earlier in the season, Kyle Kuzma has turned a lot of heads thus far this season. And then as we saw a couple games ago, Donovan Mitchell, number 13 overall pick of the Utah Jazz, scored 41 points. Who is the bigger steal in the draft thus far? Kyle Kuzma or Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell.
I have to agree.
I gotta go with Mitchell because Kuzma still has the ball stigma around him. Sorry. Gotta go with Mitchell. Mitchell's in Utah where it ain't no stigma.
Right.
And they playing better ball than the Lakers. Yeah, I gotta go with Mitchell. For sure. That's a good question too. Bashard said Philly will sit out folks this season like what they did to Embiid and Simmons. Agree?
They need to. And to be honest, my opinion was I didn't think that they should have drafted Markel Fultz number 1 overall anyway.
Dennis Smith Jr. That's all I will say. Dennis Smith Jr.
Freaking Frank Ntilikina. I just want to stick fire out of Phil Jackson. Could have had Dennis Smith Jr. Could have had Donovan Mitchell. Could have had Kuzma. Could have.
Did him filthy. Definitely did him filthy.
But shout out to the Knicks. They've been playing very hard lately.
Absolutely no question about it. All right. It's been real, folks. By the way, you can still leave your comments in the comment section even after the show go off. Leave your comments in the comment section. I see it still building. It's really building up here. Thank you for watching us live and direct. You know who I am, Andre the Torch Robinson.
Andre the Plug Adams.
Man, stay tuned, man. Rise Up Unlimited coming real soon this week. You know, it's getting down to that crunch time. Playoff season is around the corner. It's been real. Definitely been real. Shout out to everybody involved with Rise Up and that support Rise Up. Everybody. Shout out to you. Peace and happiness to y'all all. Alright? Thanks a lot. We enjoyed you. Make sure you continue to put those comments in the comment section. Alright? Hit us with them. Peace and love. Make sure you rise up. By the way, you see it all back here. Rise Up t-shirts. Brand new t-shirts. Oh yeah, there's some in the back too. Alright. Peace.